New York Giants. All right. So Tex, he goes, so what, you shut your show down? I'm like, no. I had to call my friend in Sarasota, because I was like out of my range here, and I think I just did the best I could at the time, like, to get around something that, like, it was like new territory. It was something that, to be honest, I'm not an expertise in it, but I am a feelings expert. And sometimes, well, this is good that I'm talking like this. This is good that I reached this. And by the way, what is that little thing? Oh yeah, those birds, man. Those birds that are out, like, before the sun. We did this show for 4 years, and I remember a few times when I was doing videos in the morning, they were all over the place. They were all over, even before I even started the show. Started doing this. But what I was just going to say is, let me turn this down. The cop that, and now I mentioned cop, I bet you, because they're all over the place now, and that's beautiful. That is, like, gorgeous. It's a good thing to see. Like, I don't care what anybody says about it. It's not like they're hassling anyone. They're just there. The presence is there. It was like a whole bunch of kids in the middle of the road with bikes, and the cop went around it. Like, I remember when we were kids. See, I called my friend Frank. We'll get to that in Sarasota. Hold on, I gotta watch. And thank you, Abdullah. Or, let me see if I can pronounce the name right. You gotta get Abdullah. I can say, I'm pretty good. Thank you. Sent us something in the message box, and I know he listens in. And if he hits like, great. I don't know. Like, he's like, getting back to Tex, he's like, so would you put down the show? What did I just say? He said, alright, it's good to remember, like, what people just told you a couple minutes ago. So, geez, I can't listen to the video here. So, would you give up? Would you put down your show? What do you say? That's why I need Twinkles. Yes, we gotta read this license plate. The Yankees. Nico. Nikoo. I don't know what that is. Okay. What was your question? What did he say? Did you put down the show? Did you? I know he didn't say give up the show. He said, did you put your show on hold? Maybe. Could be, man. Could be. You're getting all hung up on it, man. All right. So what about the cop? Well, the cop. He was on the show a few times. I mentioned him. I thought he was like a cop that was on the force when I was a kid. And he still looked young. It must be his son or something, because he says hi to me. He looks at me like, says hi, and it's like, what a feeling, like, it is. I'm telling you, you get older and stuff like that. Stuff like this, you appreciate things like that. You appreciate, I don't know. Maybe because of the things I witnessed in the last 4 years. It's just to see, like, to see how it was when I grew up. All right, we'll get to the Frank and the discussion. He's from Sarasota. And I said, no, I was in an area that I really didn't know what I was doing, but I was just trying to get out of it. Like, bottom line, I wasn't expertise on a lot of the stuff they were discussing, and just like Rachel Meadows, like, it's trying to think what she was going on about. Oh, she started off the show. She's like, hey, there's a place in California, and it's like, it borders Arizona and Nevada, and it's called Nevada, I don't know, something. It's got all the initials of the states, and then she's going over to this place that's going on in Syria, and she's going, there's a place here, we have troops over there. And she's playing the tape with Trump. Like, Trump says, we're not in Syria, there's nothing going on in Syria, we're not going to, and she's like playing it over and over, and she's going, but there's troops over there, there's troops over there. What you did is put all these people in danger, you know. And then, you know, we're talking to Frank, and he's like, that was a good move, you know, that was a good move. And I'm sure a lot of people, oh, and then Lawrence O'Donnell, he's like, I mean, because this is the side that they're on right now. So Lawrence O'Donnell, he's going, so Trump views the tape and sees something, so he decides to do something. He views the tape. Why don't he go around looking at other tapes? Why don't he go around looking at hungry people, all this kind of stuff? You know, why don't he, you know, give some crumbs to people? Like, you know, why don't he give them a piece of chocolate cake? I take it there must be someone must have had a good chocolate cake. I don't know. I might have heard something like that. But it's so this was the area I was in, like, you know, with the Syria thing going on. And all the commentators at night, and get up and listen to Lemon, and, you know, Anderson Cooper, and then Wolf, you know, constantly about Trump mainly. They squeezed in a little bit of Bill O'Reilly, but that was sure Russia ties. I'm positive. And then you know, we were watching something about gender. This girl was doing a speech in Washington Heritage, and she's talking about there could be like 7 million genders, identifiable genders. I'm serious. So I mean, it could be like your gender could be like a piece of plastic, pizza, anything. I don't know, a car, a headlight, maybe substance or something like that, or just. I found it kind of fascinating. I'm sitting here. Let me look at the time here. Ooh, 7:21. Are you doing a show? Are you doing your show? Alright, getting back to Frank. Oh yeah, and Frank, because I mentioned Michael Savage, he goes, I can't listen to that guy. Because he goes off, like, you know, he's like kind of manic. Like, he goes to this subject, to that subject. And I'm saying to myself, geez, I've been studying. I said, well, I did study Savage, you know. And I kind of based what I do here, like, on the opening, you know, my opening monologue, to do something, you know, to get people to call up. Yes, basically, you're calling yourself a nut. Yes, and then the possum was here, and my neighbor who cleaned up the yard did a beautiful, great job. You know, if I was a big star right now, I'd tell you, I'd take everybody out, or I'd bring it in, I order Chinese or anything. But a couple days ago, he because my mom talks to him, and a couple days ago, he said the possum got hit down there, and then we had it on the show. I don't know what day that was, but yes, you think people like you? Well, I try, Twinkles. I try. I mean, if I got, you know, I mean, and he was telling me about, like, you get a certain amount of subscribers, you know, maybe YouTube will get you an advertiser. You know, we need an advertiser. I mean, maybe it's some animal groups. I don't know. I mean, we definitely do got to change the discussions and the topic. You know, I mean, really. I mean, I don't think anybody we want to, you know, be our advertiser. I mean, if we're just analyzing the news and what they do about Trump all the time. So anyway, I guess my mom was telling me that Anthony was telling me that the possum, you know, the possum got, you know, killed or hit, something like that. And she was telling me, I felt so sorry for it, you know. One of those, I was given some ham and turkey, like wow.